What's up guys, Frank Fulci back again with another weekly haul, unboxing, and collection update video. Before we jump into today's haul, make sure you guys click on the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon for notifications of all future uploads. Welcome to the channel guys, hopefully you guys are doing well. Let's jump right into it. Pretty decent size haul today. A couple of things I want to get out of the way first, a non-horror thing, package from Severin. I'll do the Severin thing first. I believe this is just a replacement disc for one of their recent releases, and yeah, it's House on the Edge of the Park, Fulci, I believe it. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's gotta be right. Every time I get on camera, literally everything that comes out of my mouth, I either second guess or I say wrong completely. Meanwhile, when I'm off camera, perfectly fine. Anyway, it's a recent Severin release. Whether I'm right about it being Fulci or not, that's another story. I'm sure when I'm off camera, I would know the answer. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's it. Just again, replacement disc. So if you guys ordered from Severin directly, you should have gotten this automatically. If you ordered from a different retailer, I think you would have needed to show proof of purchase, you know, a receipt, something to Severin. I don't remember where you had to send it, but I think Severin only has one email address. So if you go on their website, you should see a way to contact them about that. But next up, a Disney package. So if you guys have been watching my channel for an extended period of time, you'll have seen me open up a few Disney packages here and there, and it's because I'm part of the Disney Movie Club. I don't accept every single monthly featured title, but when it's something I want, instead of like having to go to Target or something to pick it up, or even Amazon, I'll just accept the order or let it, not even, sometimes if you don't manually accept it, they'll just send it to you anyway. So if you don't want it, you have to physically decline it. But again, either way, I wanted this one. This is the 4K of Marvel Eternals. People kind of shit on this one when it came out, and so I waited. I didn't see it right away. I ended up like kind of rushing to see it before the last Spider-Man came out, because every Marvel movie's connected, you know, whether loosely or more severely, you can say. But I wanted to see this anyway, so I was like, all right, let me suck it up, let me check this out. Actually really fucking liked this movie, so I'm not really sure what people were complaining about. If it's too long, it's just as long as every other Marvel movie from the last 10 years. The characters, nobody really knows, I guess. Maybe that's another complaint, but I didn't know shit about the Guardians of the Galaxy, and that movie's fantastic. I didn't know shit about Doctor Strange, really, for the most part, when that came out, and I love that movie. Can't wait for the next one. Excuse me, coming out soon. Yeah, I loved everything about this. I loved the performances. I loved, you know, I didn't know the characters either in the beginning, and by the middle to the end, I fucking loved everyone I needed to love. I cared for every character in a different way, and yeah, I just really like this one. So check out Eternals, guys, especially if you're a Marvel fan. I don't see why you would want to avoid that one. But yeah, let's move on, guys. I believe the rest is horror stuff. That's what you guys are here for, right? So Amazon packages, and I say I believe because, again, I really never know what are in these packages. I seem to just always be treated by you awesome guys to awesome fucking gifts. Holy shit. Wow, that's odd this time. There's no notes in here. So thank you to whoever these are from. I didn't order these, but Prevenge. This is another Shudder exclusive. Awesome that it has the slipcover. I know not everyone loves slipcovers, but I am a slipcover whore. And a lot of the times, especially ordering from Amazon, the slipcovers are nowhere to be found. So just trying to peel this sticker off a little bit so I can, without ruining the slipcover, just so I can slide this out. I want to see if the cover is different. No, it's not. So, Prevenge, Shudder exclusive, one I have not seen. God, now I got this sticker all over me. I apologize, guys. Let's read about this. Ruth's misanthropic unborn baby speaks to her from the womb, coaching her to lure and ultimately kill her unsuspecting victims. Struggling with her conscience, loneliness, and a strange strain of prepartum madness, Ruth must ultimately choose between redemption and destruction at the moment of motherhood. Directed by Alice Lowe, awesome female director, love to have those in my collection, and starring Gemma Whalen from Game of Thrones. Really? Game of Thrones? And Kate Dickie, Game of Thrones. I don't know you from Game of Thrones. Prevenge is a pitch black, blood-soaked comedy. So, sounds pretty fun. Excited about this. Again, 9 times out of 10, Shudder movies fucking nail it, hit it out of the park for me. So excited to have this one. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Again, these are things on my wish list clearly, but there's no notes. I'm surprised. Usually I have notes in here from whoever it's from, but another book here to add to the collection. There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins. Yes, it's a Netflix film now. I don't know much about the book, but I watched the movie knowing that it was a book and that I didn't have the book at the time that the movie came out. But the movie was actually really fun. Another one that I think I heard mixed things about. I had a lot of fun with it. It's a modern day slasher, and the kills were really cool. The effects looked really good to me. There's a twist in there, obviously, like most good horror films, and I didn't see it coming. Some of you may see it coming before me. Like I said, I didn't see that shit at all. So it was really fun for me. I'm hoping the book is just as good, if not better, most of the time. Again, 90% of the time, if not more, the books are better than the film adaptations. But I think I'm gonna have to start doing it where I watch the film versions first, because every time I read a book and then going excited for whether it's a TV series or a made-for-TV movie or a movie, I'm always disappointed by the way they translated the source material and things of that nature. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start changing the order. This way I'm not disappointed. So movie first from now on, and then book. But yeah, excited to read this one again. I've been very slow on reading lately. I kind of hit a dry patch. Just been reading like comics randomly, but no real books. Again, still need to finish Grady Hendrix' Horror Store. And again, I don't want to blame the book. It's just I'm not feeling reading. I read like 5-6 books in a row, and I kind of just killed myself. Kind of just drained myself of that reading energy, I guess. But this happens periodically, so I'll get back into it eventually. And I have plenty of books to jump into when obviously finish Horror Store first. But plenty of Jesus, I can't speak today. Plenty of books to jump into afterwards. My goodness, there's more here. Another Amazon package. Maybe the notes for this other one is in here if it's from the same person. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of stuff in here. What is going on? Whoa. Love this one. Emma Roberts is awesome in this. From Paul, my brother. Scary Bear. One of my favorites from Ittenbach. Yes, my man. And this wasn't on your wish list, but I think you might like it. It's one of my newer favorites. Paul! I actually have this one, bro. I think I actually reviewed this. This is Snowflake. From Artsploitation. Most fucked up German fairy tale since the Brothers Grimm. I think I reviewed this on RepulsiveReviews.com, and my memory is shit. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't remember anything about it. Even like just looking at the cover and stuff. A wild roller coaster of a film that reminds one of vintage Tarantino and Coen brothers hunting down the murderer of their families in a near future Berlin. A gang of low-life characters all want revenge on each other, but along the way they must contend with a myriad of wicked fairy tale type assassins, madmen, blood-covered angel, and an electric-powered superhero, all apparently come to life through a screenplay written by a demented but clueless dentist. Yeah, I don't remember anything about this. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to recheck my own goddamn website and see what I rated it and read my entire review and see what my thoughts were, because it does sound awesome, it looks awesome, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen it and own it. But anyway, the next thing that Paul sent me here was The Black Coat's Daughter. Fucking love this movie. Another one that like I had put off for literally years. When did this come out? 2016. I didn't watch this until like last year, or early 2020 maybe. Yeah. No, either late 2020 or early 2021 when I was doing those every horror movie I've watched in, those monthly videos. I think I ended up doing those videos for like 5-6 months in a row, which seems like it was so long ago because I haven't done it in a while. But this was one that I had spoken about. When it came out, everyone was ranting and raving about it. But the problem with that is the more people talk about how great a movie is, the less I want to see it. Because I'm like, no, stop telling me how to feel about this. So I put this off, but I actually really did fucking love this. Emma Roberts and Kiernan Shipka, who you guys may know most likely from Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. They both did fantastic in this. Fucking loved this movie, so thank you, brother. Yeah, I actually added this to my wish list recently, so you guys have been killing it with like, as soon as I put something on the list, it doesn't last long. And this one, I'm so fucking happy you sent this to me, brother. My God, you don't know how much I appreciate this. Unearthed Classics. I didn't even realize this was part of the Unearthed Classics line. So it's Unearthed Films. They have another like little line that they do with Unearthed Classics. They are numbered. So this is number 6. I have them all up until this point. And honestly, I own every Unearthed Films release up from the past, like, I want to say like 4 years. But a couple of the newer ones I'm missing, so that's why this was on my wish list. Star Vehicle I still need. I want to catch up on my Unearthed Films ones, but a lot of the time they're a little more expensive than I want to spend on one movie up front. They don't really ever have sales or anything. But Star Vehicle is a Ryan Nicholson one. I want to get that. Tokyo Decadence is another one. I believe it's also on the Classics line. I want to get that. And I don't know if there's another Ryan Nicholson one that I'm missing, or just another random one. There's just a couple of the newest and newer Unearthed ones that I really want to get my hands on, but I've been waiting, and oh man, I appreciate you sending this so much, especially because this is the 2-disc extended director's cut. Now, I will admit, Olaf Ittenbach is a new guy to me. I actually watched my first Ittenbach film recently, Dark Divorce. It was on, surprisingly, I think Amazon Prime or something, which I didn't expect to see a movie of that nature on there. And I had been hearing about that movie for years, especially in the like Unearthed circles, like the more extreme horror circles, which is still fairly new to me. Like being into the crazier extreme stuff, again, is like a new development within the last 5 years for sure. And when I started getting into that, like Unearthed was the place for me to go. I still don't watch some shit like vomit gore trilogy. Like I'm not trying to see people puke for real on camera. Like that's not my thing. So I stay away from a lot of the shit. Like there's other labels that are like straight crazy, making gore and fucking weird flicks for like $500, and everyone seems to love them. And if that's your thing, that's cool. But I think Unearthed is as extreme as I'll get. But they did make really good movies, especially like I said, they've upped their quality like tenfold. You watch some of their older releases and they're kind of shit for the most part. But again, the last few years they've been killing it. I've reviewed a bunch of them on my site. And I always have a fun time with them, like whether they're extreme or not. I mean, they're also doing great at expanding their catalog, like in different ways. I mean, they did a couple of Cat 3 films, which is how I even learned about Cat 3. But yeah, guys, sorry, being long-winded about Unearthed Films, but I'm just very happy to have this. Dark Divorce was, again, what you would expect from knowing about this guy's reputation. Gory as fuck, crazy, like over the top, but like the acting was awful. And it was in English. I was surprised because I just assumed that this guy's movies were all, I believe he's German, just going by his name, but I always just assumed they were in foreign language. This one is German language. See, so I just assumed all his films were. This is from '97, so I don't know if this is one of his first ones or what. But yeah, Dark Divorce, like I said, I'm happy that I finally saw it after all these years and years and years of hearing people talk about it. But I don't know if I'll be rewatching it anytime soon. But it did get me in the mood to watch this even more so, and No Reason, which is another one that I have of his from Unearthed. So yeah, definitely, long story short, guys, I'm sorry. I want to fucking watch that pretty soon. So thank you again, brother. Very excited about that. Now I just got to grab the other fucking Unearthed titles that I've been slacking on, basically. Oh, shit. More stuff. Actually, this one just came in the mail today. Oh my gosh. Enjoy your gift from Bill. The good brother Bill sent me this. Man, another one that I'm really excited to have. I rushed to put this on my wish list recently. Listen, guys, I fucking swore that I owned this film for like many years. Like, I don't own that many Criterion Collection films. I own maybe like 30 at this point, which to me is a lot. I remember talking to one of the guys that watches this channel. We became kind of friendly. We were emailing back and forth and stuff. I don't know if he still watches, but Doc, I'm talking about you. And he asked me one time, he said, oh, like, how's your Criterion collection? I'm like, yeah, I have a good amount. I have like 30. And then he proceeded to tell me that he has like 500 or some crazy amount, probably even more than that. He has a few hundred at least. I don't know how many releases Criterion has done, but if there's in the thousands, he has most of them, if not all of them. So I was clearly blown away by that because I don't have any collection that's that big, any particular label. But again, this I added to the wish list recently because I thought I had it. I went looking all over. I went to my like little Criterion stack, couldn't find it. And I had just finished watching Raising Cain, also a Brian De Palma film. And I was like, man, after all these years, let me finally crack that shit open. Because again, I thought it was sealed. I literally thought I had this movie for so long. And now I'm just starting to think, maybe I sold it years ago. I don't know. But again, long story short, I got a lot of stories today for you guys. But long story short, I added it to the wish list. So I'm like, I need to fucking watch this. Like, after all these years, a lot of people say a lot of great things about this. And I'm all in on this now. I'm very much in the mood. So I might just pop this shit in after I'm done filming here, to be honest. Very happy to have this. Thank you, Brother Bill. I appreciate it, man. You guys have been killing it with the gifts. And yeah, I love you guys. I am very blessed to have people like you. Again, I always say it every time, and I mean it. I don't just say it for the camera. Like, I don't think I deserve anything from you guys, let alone the awesome stuff that you send me. So thank you to each and every one, and thank you to people that don't send them. I don't want you guys to feel like, oh my God, Frank doesn't appreciate me because I don't send him stuff. I appreciate every single one of you guys just for watching. Either whether you comment or not, whether you like the video or not. You're all great people in my book, and I'm blessed to have you. So this last one, guys, is actually from Zavvi. I don't order from them much anymore. But there was, I think it was on Reddit or something. I saw somebody post randomly in the horror subreddit that they had like a 30% coupon, and they specifically had said, they were talking about one of the box sets, and they're like, oh, it comes to this price. With this 30% coupon, you know, you get even more off, and there was like maybe even like a free shipping or some sort of other promo. And I was like, man, now's my time to order that Children of the Corn trilogy box set. It was one that I didn't grab. Well, I always gotta bang on these because they're hard, right? The hard box. I didn't grab it when it first came out, and it's only been a few months that, you know, this has been out. But what I did grab was the 4K of just the original Children of the Corn by itself, the solo release from Arrow, and I showed that off, you know, a couple months ago when I got it, not realizing that, like, I should have just bought this. Like, I'm happy that I have that still, and I haven't even checked out the 4K scan yet, but I should have just bought this because this has the 4K of the original in here. So, like, that release is in here. Granted, it comes with another Slippy, whatever, but this one has the 4K, and then the second and third one are just Blu-rays, which is fine. I say just Blu-rays, but you know, Blu-ray is obviously good enough in my eyes, because I always say the 4K and Blu-rays don't look that much different than me anyway. But I know there's like 742.5 sequels and remakes and things of that nature in the Children of the Corn franchise, if you want to call it that. But I've only ever seen the first. I've never even seen the second or third, which obviously is included here with the booklet and everything, a ton of special features. But you know, if I've never seen the second and third, it's very obvious to say that I've never seen the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and so on. So yeah, I guess now's the time to start. I obviously will start by rewatching the original, and then I can go from there and see if, you know, maybe it makes me want to continue the franchise after these three. But very happy to have this again at the price that I got with that coupon and everything. Couldn't pass it up. Happy to finally cross that off the list to get. And speaking of crossing things off the list to get for the Arrow collection, this is another one that I even forgot that I didn't have yet, but it's Dementor, or Dementor, I should say. I don't know much about this other than they keep saying from the director of Jugface, which ironically enough is another one I haven't seen. It was another one that when it came out got some pretty high praise. I was just never really in a rush to watch it, but that is in this. That movie is included in this, which is another reason that really like enticed me to want to grab this sooner rather than later. Which, you know, so this is 2 discs. Disc 2 is Jugface, aka The Pit, and it's a limited edition exclusive. So there may be another version of Dementor out there from Arrow. That's a standard edition, 1 disc with just Dementor. But yeah, had to grab this while it was still available. I don't know if it's a limited thing or what. I mean, it says limited edition exclusive. I just don't know how limited it is. But acclaimed director of indie horror hit Jugface, Chad Crawford Kinkle, returns with Dementor, a psychological horror thriller branded as an unexpected gem, and an poetic occult horror film. Fleeing from a cult that has left her scarred both physically and mentally, Katie, played by Katie Grosshong, also from Jughead there, is keen to get her life together. On her path to recovery, she takes a job in a care center supporting adults with special needs, among them Stephanie, played by Stephanie Kinkle, a woman with Down syndrome. I always find it interesting when the performers' real names are the same as the characters' names, but maybe that's just me. Convinced that the devils are coming for Stephanie and tormented by flashbacks of her experience within the cult and with their leader, Larry, played by Larry, guess who? Fessenden, great man, great filmmaker. Katie, and great actor. Katie takes increasingly extreme measures to ward off the evil that is making Stephanie sick. But what if her rituals are doing more harm than good? Raw and unsettling, Dementor is a brave and unflinching story of lives lived on the fringes of society and a battle with demons inside and out. Shot on relocations with many non-actors playing versions of themselves, including Kinkle's real-life sister, Stephanie. This is a deeply personal genre. Yeah, personal. There's a little like insignia on here, so I can't read some of the words. deeply personal genre film with an emotional punch that lingers long after the credits have rolled. Took me a while to read that, guys. I apologize. But yeah, A Life is Given, A Devil is Born. Sounds pretty fucking interesting. I didn't know Larry Fessenden was in this, but he might be in Jugface too. Who knows? But yeah, again. Oh, the director, Kinkle, and his sister is Stephanie Kinkle. She's a woman with Down syndrome. Wow, alright. Learning a lot about this guy. And, this guy? Did I say it's a man? Yes, Chad. Oh my god, I'm losing it today, guys. Hopefully you're still with me here. But yeah, excited about this. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have watched either Dementor or Jughead or both. And let me know your thoughts on them. Obviously, don't be spoilery if you can avoid it. And that's it, guys. Awesome fucking haul here. Again, if it wasn't for gifts, I would have just had the Arrow and the replacement disc, I think. Oh, and the Eternals. So it would have been a very short haul. So you guys really fucking knocked it out of the park again. I'm, like I said before, very blessed to have you guys as part of my community here. And you just never cease to amaze me. And I really fucking love you guys. So thank you for all the gifts from everybody, note included or otherwise. Yeah, awesome stuff. Criterion, Unearthed, like that's, talk about a duality of worlds, right? Horror fans, Criterion Collection, Unearthed Films. Doesn't get more opposite than that, or opposite ends of the spectrum. But let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about today's haul. Thank you if you were a person that got me a gift, and thank you if you were not and you're just watching. Again, I appreciate every one of you guys. The weather today is kind of shitty, so I'm just staying inside, although let's face it, that's not much different than most days. Snowing again. Yesterday was 55 and today is in the teens. Feels like in the teens. Snowing, raining, mixed, slushy shit everywhere. Hopefully you guys are staying warm wherever you are. And until next time, peace out and be good.